Central Virginia's longest-running high school academic quiz show. Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan. And now, host Cheryl Miller.
Hello and good morning. Thanks for joining us for Battle of the Brains. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our teams today have made it to round 2 of this season's competition. Joining us remotely, today's teams are the Green Dragons of Maggie Walker Governor's School, coached by Adam Rachi and Juanita Raswell. The Maggie Walker Governor's School for Government and International Studies is a regional magnet high school in Richmond, drawing students from 13 jurisdictions across Virginia. It's been recognized by Newsweek magazine as one of the most elite public schools in America. Also with us remotely today, the Commodores of MAURY High School, coached by Tony Kershasky and William McCone. Opened in 1910, MAURY High School is the oldest high school in Norfolk and is housed in a building that is an historic landmark. The school is home to the Medical and Health Specialties Program in association with Eastern Virginia Medical School. Welcome to all of our students. Great to have you with us remotely today. Now, because we can't all be together, here is how our game has changed this season. We will have toss-up rounds, but questions will be alternated by team, and there will be no point deductions for incorrect answers. Students who want to answer a question must raise their hand and then wait for me to call on them. All right, teams, good luck. Let's start the first toss-up round. The first question goes to the team from the Maggie Walker Governor's School. He defeated Abraham Lincoln for a Senate seat from Illinois in 1858. Who was this politician who sparred with Lincoln in numerous debates during this campaign? Barthy.
Stephen Douglas.
Stephen Douglas is correct. Maury, this man is a former Richmond mayor, former Virginia governor, and former Democratic vice presidential candidate. Name this current U.S. senator representing the Commonwealth of Virginia. Patrick.
Terry McAuliffe.
The answer is Tim Kaine. Maggie Walker Governor's School. There are 7 colors in the visible spectrum of light. Which one of the 7 is not mentioned in the following list? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Bien.
Indigo.
Indigo is correct. Maury, name the 2-word term for the flight data and cockpit voice recorder studied for clues when a plane crash occurs. Patrick.
The black box.
Black box is correct. Maggie Walker, like his famous ancestor who had helped to overthrow the Etruscan kings of Rome, he participated in the assassination of Julius Caesar to stop the creation of a new monarchy. Who is this well-known conspirator? Sam.
Brutus.
That is correct. Maury. They could see that he had buck teeth with a little bit of a smile when his face was shown to the public for the first time in over 3,300 years. Name this boy Pharaoh, who ruled Egypt from the age of 9 until his death at the age of 19. Ella.
King Tut.
King Tutankhamun is correct. Maggie Walker Governor's School. Also called rubeola, what name is given to this very contagious illness caused by the RNA virus and which can be prevented by an MMR vaccine? Barthy.
Measles.
Measles is correct. Maury, there were 7 wonders of the ancient world. One of them was the Pharaohs or lighthouse at what city? Patrick.
Alexandria.
Alexandria, Egypt is correct. Maggie Walker Governor's School, please watch the screen and listen closely. Here is your Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch.
What writer and The Daily Show host was a 3-year starter for the William and Mary soccer team?
And that would be late night show host Jon Stewart. Maury High School, Mount Hood, Mount Rainier, and Mount St. Helens are peaks in which range of the Pacific Northwest? Patrick.
The Rocky Mountains.
That would be the Cascades. Maggie Walker Governor's School. Its 5 parts set the western boundary of Texas, abolished the slave trade in the District of Columbia, admitted California as a free state, and allowed slavery in New Mexico. Name this compromise that included the Fugitive Slave Act and was passed under Millard Fillmore. Sam.
Compromise of 1850?
That is correct. MAURY, name the animal that formed the non-human half of the creature Theseus killed in the labyrinth, the Minotaur. Ella.
Bull.
Bull is correct. Maggie Walker Governor School, you may need your pencil and paper for this. You may want to write this down. What patriotic number do the following Roman numerals represent? M, D, C, C, L, X, X, V, I. Barthy.
1776.
That is correct. And that buzzer means our first toss-up round is over. Good job by our team so far, but we're going to throw a lot more questions at them. Up next, we'll meet today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.